The first light of dawn gently graces the horizon, signaling the start of a new day. Azlan stirs awake, his eyes wide with anticipation long before the sun makes its presence known. "Is it time yet?" Azlan asks. Azlan anticipates the adventure that awaits. Aslan's eagerness is palpable as he rushes to put on his blue overalls. He snatches a yellow shirt, his movements hasty, reflecting his excitement. He bends to put on his bright red rubber boots, ready for the farm. Fully dressed, Azlan is ready to leave for the farm. Azlan, filled with anticipation, gazes out the car window, his legs swinging with excitement. The view transforms, houses fading into vast, open fields. Fields stretch out on either side as the car continues its journey. Aslan's excitement peaks as the farm draws nearer. A car approaches the entrance of the grandparents' farm, the weathered wooden fence standing guard. Azlan sits inside the car, gazing out the window at the imposing red barn. The car door swings open, revealing a world of endless possibilities. Azlan bursts out of the car, arms outstretched, ready to embrace the farm. Grandma stands by the old farm gate, her flower print apron dusted with flour. Her eyes light up as she spots someone approaching. A wide, loving smile spreads across her face. She bends down, her arms outstretched, ready to greet the approaching figure. "There's my little farmer," Grandma exclaims, her voice filled with warmth and affection. Grandma scoops him into a hug, enveloping him in a warm embrace. The embrace is tight and full of love, a moment of pure joy in the simple countryside. Grandpa stands at the farm gate, a figure of rural wisdom and warmth. He waves a large, calloused hand, an invitation to join in the day's simple work. With a twinkle in his eye, Grandpa asks, "Ready to help me feed the animals?" His weathered face and twinkling eyes speak volumes of a life lived close to the land. The gate stands open, beckoning toward the promise of shared labor and the simple joys of farm life. In the bright daylight, Azlan approaches the chicken coop, a small tin pail swinging gently in his hand. Grandpa scatters seeds, drawing the chickens into a flurry of clucking and flapping around Azlan. Amidst the bustling chickens, Azlan kneels, captivated by their activity. Azlan quietly observes one particular hen, Daisy. Azlan and Grandpa approach the goat pen, anticipation building with each step. Azlan, with a heart full of excitement, extends a handful of hay to the smallest goat, distinguished by a white patch on her nose. The goat gently nibbles at the offering, its soft mouth tickling Aslan's fingers, eliciting pure joy. Squeal with delight. Aslan's face lights up. Grandpa watches with a gentle smile. Sunlight bathes the farmhouse kitchen, setting a warm and inviting scene. Grandma's gentle call echoes through the kitchen, promising a delightful snack. Azlan sits at the wooden table, his legs swinging in anticipation of the treat. Steam rises from the cup as Grandma pours a glass of warm milk for Azlan. The sweet aroma of fresh scones fills the air as Grandma sets them beside Aslan's milk. Aslan's eyes light up as he gazes upon the warm milk and scones, a generous dollop of strawberry jam glistening. In the sun-drenched vegetable garden, Azlan prepares to help, his small form radiating eagerness. Grandma gently secures a floppy sun hat under Aslan's chin, shielding him from the sun's warm embrace. She hands Azlan a small trowel, its handle worn smooth from years of gentle use. Together, they kneel side by side, digging up carrots from the earth, their laughter mingling with the rustling leaves. In the vibrant vegetable garden, sunlight dances through the leaves as Azlan kneels in the soil. He unearths a carrot, its shape twisting into a whimsical letter S. Holding it up to the light, Azlan bursts into laughter at the carrot's quirky form. Grandma's voice calls out gently, "Maybe that one's for the rabbits." Azlan turns towards Grandma, still clutching the crooked carrot, his laughter echoing in the garden. Grandpa guides Azlan into the heart of the orchard, where rows of apple trees stretch endlessly. The orchard unfolds, a vast expanse of apple trees heavy with fruit. Shiny red and green apples hang abundantly, promising a rich harvest. The air is filled with the sweet scent of ripe apples, a natural bounty. Aslan's eyes widen as he takes in the endless rows of fruit-laden trees. In the sun-kissed orchard, Grandpa's eyes sparkle with affection as he hoists Azlan high amidst a canopy of apple trees. Aslan's tiny fingers pluck a ripe apple, claiming nature's sweet bounty. Azlan bites into the apple, its juice cascading down his chin. Grandpa exclaims, feigning surprise, "Oh, look at all that juice!" The sun dips low, casting long shadows over the tranquil farm as sunset arrives. Golden light bathes the fields, painting the landscape in warm hues as day transitions to night. The air is alive with the symphony of crickets, their chirps harmonizing with the distant lowing of cows. Grandma, her voice carrying the weight of years, announces, "It's time to bring the animals in." Grandma surveys the landscape. The animals gather around her in anticipation. The animals gather near, awaiting guidance as the day concludes. The barn is filled with the comforting sense of sweet hay and resting animals. Golden light filters through the cracks, casting long shadows across the hay-strewn floor. The quiet sounds of contented animals fill the air, a peaceful symphony of the night. The warm air hangs heavy with the promise of rest, a sanctuary from the outside world. Shadows deepen as the last rays of sunlight fade, enveloping the barn in a gentle darkness. The animals settle deeper into their slumber, finding solace in the shared warmth of the barn. The farmhouse kitchen is alive with the rich smell of stew, a comforting promise hanging in the air. Grandma stands behind Azlan. Her gentle hands envelop his, guiding him in a dance as old as time. Together, they stir the bubbling stew, each movement a blend of tradition and love. The kitchen glows with the warmth of connection, a sanctuary built on shared moments and simmering flavors. In this simple act of cooking, a legacy is passed down, one stir at a time. The hearty aroma fills the air, a testament to the enduring power of family and home. The fireplace crackles, casting shadows across the farmhouse living room, where a family gathers in peaceful contentment. Grandpa's eyes flutter open, a mischievous glint returning to them as he begins to reminisce. "When I was a little boy," he starts, his voice soft with the weight of fond memories, "I had a mischievous goat." He chuckles softly, adding, "That rascal loved to steal my hat." In the dimly lit guest room, Grandma gently carries Azlan, the long shadows quietly enveloping them. She lays him down in the cozy bed, the lavender-scented quilt promising peaceful dreams. With tenderness, she tucks the soft quilt around Azlan, ensuring he is snug and secure. Her eyes filled with warmth, Grandma whispers, "Sleep well, little farmer." Grandma quietly stands, watching over Azlan. Azlan is transported to a serene dreamscape where goats graze in tranquil meadows beneath blooming apple trees. Chickens peck contentedly at the ground, adding to the idyllic scene. Daisy the hen follows Azlan, a constant, comforting presence. A small goat with a distinctive white nose nudges affectionately against Azlan. The goat becomes Aslan's inseparable companion in this peaceful dream. The guest room is bathed in the gentle glow of morning light, promising a fresh start. Mama appears in the doorway, her presence filling the room with warmth. She steps into the room. Mama continues into the room, her face is illuminated. Under the vast morning sky of the farm, Mama gently lifts Azlan into her embrace. Azlan and Mama bid farewell to Grandma and Grandpa. Inside the car, Mama glances over with a gentle smile. Mama softly asks, "Did you have fun?" The car speeds down the road, leaving the scene behind. The landscape blurs past, marking their escape from the recent events. Azlan sits quietly in the car, his expression thoughtful as he gazes out the window. Lost in thought, Aslan's hand gently touches the cool glass of the car window. Azlan softly declares, "I want to come every weekend." Mama's smile radiates pure warmth, her eyes full of love. She speaks with gentle affection. "I think Grandma and Grandpa would love that." Her words hang in the air, filled with the promise of joyful family moments. Azlan gazes back at the farm, a sense of home tugging at his heart as they drive away. The fields blur into a nostalgic tableau as the car speeds away. Each passing mile deepens the bittersweet feeling of departure. The farm, a sanctuary of memories, shrinks in the distance. A chapter closes as Azlan leaves behind a place that briefly felt like home. The car continues its journey, carrying Azlan away from the familiar embrace of the farm.